Mk1 ruined Bihan, and I would even go as far to say that he got the Twindale treatment. Like, they gave him this power-hungry asshole bitch personality for no reason, and for what? The sake of the plot? Making Bihan a villain was a mistake, and it's going to leave a stain on his reputation moving forward. Ooh, but Bihan has always been a bad guy, just look at Noob. Noob Saibot is a creation created by Quan Chi from Bihan's soul as a means to both corrupt and control him, just as Scorpion was created and corrupted by her son's soul after he died. In the original timeline, Bihan was a neutral character that only killed people as part of a job. As an assassin, Bihan had evil inside of him after years of violence and killing. But he was still a human, and still had that pride, compassion, and honor, and the love that he had for his brother and the clan. That is until his death at Scorpion's hands, and his resurrection by Quan Chi. Through dark magic, Bihan was stripped of everything that made him good, effectively brainwashing him to the side of evil. Despite his evil, his brother made an effort to bring him back to the light, proving that there is still good within the evil of his brother. I would also like to take the time to talk about Sareena. Sareena had spent a life of evil until she had a change of heart thanks to Bihan. He spared her life and in turn showed her compassion. It was enough to turn Sareena to the light and motivated her to break free from Quan Chi's control. It is unknown whether Sareena was motivated through the longing for friendship or for the love. It is clear that there was something in Sareena that caused Bihan to spare the life of both a hired killer and a demon. Perhaps he saw something in her that reminded him a bit of himself, or his brother, but who knows. In turn, that had a long-term effect on Sareena. A potential love story about former assassins falling in love while also overcoming one's evil through both love and compassion. A story that may never be told again. Then we have the NRS Trilogy. Like before, Bihan is a neutral character, while Noob Saibot is an evil brainwashed persona of Bihan. Then we have Mk11. The only evidence I could find of Bihan's evil is through intro dialogues and Kuai Liang's ending. But Mk11 is filled with retcons that have left a terrible stain on the MK franchise, so let's pretend they don't exist. Now let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Mk1. Sadly, with no enemies to threaten Earthrealm, Bihan's heart grew cold. Distant, even. He feels that Liu Kang wastes the clan's potential. Bihan wants to break away from the Fire God's control. That is when Shang Tsung arrived. Through greed, the lust for power, and the chance to form the clan's own destiny, Bihan turns to evil. But I feel that this betrayal is unrewarding because we never got the chance to see the good Bihan in this timeline. So the betrayal doesn't sting. The betrayal feels inevitable. This also doesn't help by his personality. Cold, a bit of a jerk, his relationship with Smoke, and the fact he let his father die. You get the sense that Bihan is an arrogant asshole that has the ambitions for power and nothing else. He sort of reminds me of Rain, minus the whole seeking godhood and stuff. Then we have Sareena. She retains her old backstory, but she is no longer in Bihan's life. Now she turns to the side of light, thanks to being freed by Ashara, and bonded through their sisterly love. They form the Order of Light. Now, as a concept, this is a pretty interesting turn for Sareena. That's all cool, but where's my ship? It looks like it crashed into the sea. I guess this is the price for having good Tanya. Some good guys just have to end up as villains. I wish that NRS could find a way to reform Bihan, but I fear that his redemption is going to be rushed and unearned. But why on earth should I care? This is the new timeline. Things are bound to change. But I don't like it. I don't like the direction that they are taking Bihan, and I fear it's going to ruin whatever good was left within him. Much like what Noob Saibot turned him into.